You're watching Timberwolf's channel on YouTube.com. Oh! And welcome to Timber Time. I'm your host, Joe Timberwolf Lucky. I know it's been a while since I've been up here, but before I continue on, I want to say a big hello to my fourth station that I'm on, website, to tell you the truth, and that's Valor. I like to say hi to the people out in Valor. I will get everybody the link to this as soon as I can, or you can find it down below in the descriptions, because this is going to go on all four of my channels. Because due to the fact that YouTube is starting to want more child-friendly content, that pretty soon a lot of the content creators, I don't mind, because a lot of my stuff is child-friendly. But then again, I've got some stuff in there that does have a few curse words here and there, and they don't consider that child-friendly. But, anywho, I just want to say hello to all my friends out there in Valor, or my future friends, whoever's watching. Please like and subscribe. I do have it under animation, and that's a little something I need to tell you guys about too. If you hear the heater in the background clicking it on and off, it is wintertime out here. It is December, and we'll talk about that a little bit too. But first, last month I've started having some bad luck. Really, seriously, not basically financial bad luck, to tell you the truth. My finances are still the same, low. But to tell you how unlucky last month was, and starting into this month now. Last month, about the beginning of the month, my landlord turned around and was tearing up. Now, I live in a basement apartment. It's not really an apartment, it's just a basement. If I were to tear this down, you wouldn't like the scenery because it looks like a basement. But anyway, now there's a sidewalk, running off to the left here. My left, possibly my right. Don't know my. Especially when I'm watching myself, record this. I have to. But anyway, he decided to tear up his front walk and everything else just to put new down. Now, when he did that, the basement wall started leaking, and next thing I know, after they tore everything up, I come home. It was rainy Octobers, or excuse me, rainy Novembers, and I come home to a wet floor. Now, I have substandard carpeting in my room. It's just a regular type. I couldn't tell you what type of carpeting it is. It's not really great carpeting, so it's not like a shag rug or anything. It's just average run-of-the-mill carpeting. Well, anyway, now from the steps that lead upstairs to my landlord's house apartment, there's just nothing but cement. So from the wall to maybe the staircase, about 4 feet, maybe 5 feet, there's nothing but concrete. Well, anyway, he has his stuff in one corner. Filing cabinet. He has a couple filing cabinets there. They had to move out or move away from the wall. But anyways, it's water was leaking down through, and it's like I'm being flooded. It's like it made it as far as to my bed, and I turned and told the landlord, I go, man, it's flooding in my room, and it's like, you sure about that? So when he came downstairs, he checked it out, he pulled everything away. Now it took him from the beginning of November until we just started getting our very first real bad winter storm out there. We got leak infection on everything. We got uh, about 4 inches out there right now. But anyway, it was leaking ever since then. And when he pulled it away, now I had had some small problems with rodents here. It wasn't mice; it was moles. And when he pulled the cabinet away, we have a couple big holes about halfway up the wall. And I sat there and I told him, I go, moles don't make that big of a hole. And besides, they're not going to go halfway down, shoot their way across this, jump down in. They're going to come down to the bottom where they know where the flooring and stuff is. Well, anyway, they found where the moles come in at. And they put mud and stuff down in there to close everything up. Well, unfortunately, it took them 4 bags to do it, by the way. And unfortunately, there must have been a crevice they missed, because now the sidewalk's all in. It was all in. Next thing I know, we still have a leak. So I said, and then he came back downstairs. He looked, and it's right there in the very corner. It's like there's sand and stuff down there where they've dug through and kind of like dug up a little hole for them to get into. And let me put it to you this way: if you capture, see, moles are tough. These are tough little buggers. I'll tell you why. Now, I got these plastic, well, kind of hard plastic traps. Now, I had a mouse in here, and when the mouse got in the trap and he got nailed, he died instantly. These moles, I mean, I had one that was snapped right across its back. It drug that trap at least 5 feet before it died. And then when I came home another night, I found another mole who had his hip caught in the trap, and he was still alive. So, moles are tough. I mean, and these plastic traps have like little spikes to them, so death is very quick. Not to a mole, it's not. Seriously. But anyway, for now, the leaking has stopped because it's snowing out. My landlord now is in Costa Rica. He left yesterday. So he said, Joe, just, I got to throw a towel or whatever around there so in case it leaks in the summertime, we can capture it and do whatever they can with it. So that's the first thing that went wrong. The next thing that went wrong, the sidewalk was still kind of tore up at the time. No, it was actually laid. They had everything over it. We had another leak. Unfortunately, I came home and the leak was under the sink, under my kitchen sink. Because I came home and I seen a stream of water coming down through. It's like, what the heck? Now, do we have another leak behind the sink? Come to find out, my trap was leaking. So they had to tear that all apart. Then the heating system broke down at the same time. And it's like I'm sitting there going, oh, jeez. But anyway, the heating system's fixed. The sink is fixed. As far as I'm concerned, the leak in the wall is fixed for now. Until he gets back in the summer and they can just put concrete over everything. They plan on just putting concrete all over the wall so it'll seal it up, hopefully. So that was months from all of November till right about now, because my landlord wanted to get all this done before he left for Costa Rica. Now, for those of you who know, I make animations with not Go Animate, but Plotagon. I have to get out of Plotagon now. Unfortunately, the Plotagon that I'm using now, which is the newer version, works with Windows OS. I have Windows 10. Now, my system is not equipped with OS. OS is something new to me. I tried looking it up, and it's like, if your system doesn't have OS, there are computers with OS, so I have to buy a whole brand new computer, which I really don't need to do. So, at the end of this month, you know, I'm paying $49 a month to do animation on Plotagon, which means I can put it up to like my channels on YouTube, BitChute, and actually YouTube and Daily Motions, which can be monetized as long as it doesn't have one of those little uh, signature bars down there. And here comes the heat again. Sorry about that. But anyway, you'll see the banner start to move here in short. But anyway, so now I gotta get out. I'm paying $49 a month. I paid $49 for it for last month, $49 for it for this month. Oh yeah, I can make the animation on there. It's just that when I download it to my machine, it gives me a little film reel, but I can't upload it to anything because it can't read it. So I gotta get rid of it. I got to. So basically, I'm planning on going back to the old Go Animate, which is now under something else now, so I can make animations. But until then, which I plan on doing maybe the first of the year, maybe in February. I'm not sure. I got to check with Go Animate or whatever they call it now. It's almost like Velour, but it's spelled with V. Blam or something like that there. But they also charge $49 a month, but you get the watermark with it. So it's like, okay, I'll tell you with the watermark, because if I want to make money off my animations, which, you know, if you like my animations, please go to my Patreon page and give me a donation there. Unless you're on my BitChute page, there'll be a little green dot there where you can click on and give me a donation right on the spot. So anyway, that's basically what I have for right now. I would usually put it in an advertisement here, but you know what? Since this is since I'm in a hurry here, because it is 7:23, and I do work a first shift job now. I don't work a second shift job anymore. I have to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, you know, get everything done, have my morning cup of java. Jabba. Ah. But anyway, like I said, this month is just going into the bad. Hopefully, my birthday wasn't that. It was okay. I got quite a few birthday wishes. I would thank everybody who gave me a birthday wish on the 5th of December. But anyway, hopefully, got an itch. But anyway, you know, like I said, I went back to my Animaker, so it's going to have a watermark on it either way. But I'm going to try to get at least a couple animations out of that. It's not the greatest. It's not like Plotagon or Go Animate or whatever they call it now. So I'll try to get something off of there as soon as I can to put up on Velour and some of the other stations, if I can come up with more than just one animation, because I don't like to do the same animation on all the pages. I like to, you know, do different shows for different, you know, I don't like to have the same show on YouTube as I do on BitChute, or have one on Velour that's the same as Daily Motions. So basically, that's what I'm going to try to do. But if I can't, I mean, anything that I can put on all four, like Timber Time here, yeah, I'm going to do it. There was also, before I forget, I'm also going to try to do some fanfic readings. Go to some of these places, you know, do a fanfic reading, maybe MLP or something like that there, and put it on all four. Hopefully if I can get an animaker and if I can do an animated stand-up comedy, I'll do that as well, because a lot of stuff has happened. I mean, really, some funny shit has happened. Um, and I'll give you an idea of what happened. I think it was on Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. I was going to the bank to get $20 out, and I ran into one of the guys that works at the former place that I worked at before PTR. Right now, I work at Leech Tool and Die, and I'm in die cast there now. But anyway, he works first shift at PTR as a custodian. We'll say it that way. But anyway, he turned around and we were sitting there yip yapping. Now, for the life of me, seriously, this is too good to be true. But I mean, you can't make shit like this up. He was telling me that one of the regular guys ended up getting fired recently. I'll put it this way. Hand to God, this is what he said. And for those of you who do not know, I am a minister. And you can't make this shit up. He turned around and told me he got fired. He was at his machine number 6, which is right in front of the plant manager's office and the shift supervisor's office. I mean, they can look out their window to see press 6. And he's sitting there, he's watching his telephone, his iPad, or whatever. His, Go phone, whatever. He went out there to see what, tell him, he's not supposed to be talking on it. Here they find out he's sitting there watching porn and jerking off. I'm serious. I sat there. I had to ask him 3 times. I mean, did he have his? And he goes, yeah, he had everything. I'm sitting there going, oh my God. I'm not making this up. This is what the man told me. And it's like, what drugs was this guy on? Was he drunk? Was he on drugs? What? I mean, you just don't do that. If you're going to do something like that, do it at home. Don't do it in public at your workstation. Oh, man. I got to tell you, that is, I can't, if anybody has heard of anything funnier than that, let me know. I mean, seriously. I just can't make this up. It's seriously funny. So now you understand why I want to stand up, because I hear and I see and I live some of the strangest, silliest shit in the world. But anyway, I've been talking for almost 20 minutes, but I just wanted to let you know, and and say a gracious hello to my 4th channel at Valor. And I hope you all continue to watch me. I'll have more animations up as fast as I can get it. Some more shows, because I want to get into it now that my landlord's in Costa Rica. Basically, the only thing you're going to hear is the heater, if you can hear it going. You can see the banner moving behind me. But, yeah. That's about all I have for right now. Like, subscribe, do what you can, and I will see you all later.